Well, since the first video on the 3D printed track pieces did so well, I decided I'd finish it up with the missing track piece. Now if you look very carefully in the element poll that I did a while ago, or in the Tinkercad display that I showed in the last video, you would have seen an earlier prototype of the bank turn transition track piece, as I call it. That version was shorter and significantly weaker. It didn't have the supportive spine since I hadn't come up with that yet, and it was only 8 studs long, which did not allow the cars to smoothly navigate through it. I posted a prototype free version of this element onto Thingiverse a few months ago, but I hadn't made a video on it earlier because my printer wasn't working. Since then, I've also put on there a prototype 4 version, which I strongly recommend you download instead of the prototype free version. And I know a lot of you recommended that I use Blender in the comments, but just for this one, I decided I would still use Tinkercad, as I had already started a project in there. But any future designs will be done in Blender. After 3 failed attempts, I was finally able to get a successful print. It did take a while to remove all the supports though. Also, I was not the first one to come up with a bank turn transition piece like this. Santon 7 Coasters has had a version of this bank turn transition piece for over 7 months now. They've done all kinds of wacky stuff with this element, from a barrel roll to an inside top hat to even a flying snake dive. I would definitely recommend checking them out. So on to my version. The current version is 12 bricks long and features the same center spine as the bank turn. Also, like the previous bank turn piece, the connection on the tilted end is 1 stud to the left or right and 1 plate lower than a regular connection. Besides using it to get in and out of the bank turn piece, you can also use it with a flat turn to go for a curved drop. However, as you can see, it does not hold speed well at all. The current LEGO cars were not designed to do these pieces, and because both the front and rear wheels are fixed to the cars can rock back and forth along the track much like a table with a wonky leg. The front part of the car can also scrape along the rail, although this is less of an issue with a multi-car train. So that's it. Use them carefully, and I'm hoping to design some even crazier LEGO roller coaster features in the future. Oh, and for anyone who's stuck around this long, I also made an 8 stud long track piece without the cross ties and a 2 stud long track piece in case you ever need to use them.